Never ever, I mean, never ever use another person's success as a yardstick for your progress. Now, the truth is that you might actually start at the same time, but that doesn't guarantee that your processes are the same thing. Somebody who is actually planting a cocoa is not expecting harvest in the next 1 year, while somebody who is actually planting maize, of course, is expecting harvest in actually 3 months. My name is Odrole Mojibola, and I'm still your shoemaking made easy tutor. Today we are going to be simplifying these two designs. Now, I am not for you today if you're a professional, and for those who are actually totally beginner and who are actually longing to see how designs like this can be simplified for them. So all I need you to do is sit back, and I'm gonna be right there. All right, you're welcome. Now, the first thing I want you to know is that you are going to actually work with the size of the shoe last that you are creating. Now, this is for my beginners, like I said. So from what I have here, I have 4 centimeter as the width of this particular strap. So position it at the front part for the first design. Now, all you need to do for the second one is to cut something that is not as wide as this one. Now, if you prefer to use the same size, you can use 3, and you can use 3.5 and still use 3.5, for this one. But what I did, this is 4, the width of this is 4, while the width of this is actually 3.5 centimeter. I'm sure you can see that. So I'm going to be using 3.5 for the cross part. What makes this significantly unique and why I actually want to show us is the ease of the opening. I want to be able to guide you on how to open, open it easily. Don't forget, this is here and this one is on this side. It is this particular one that is actually climbing on top of it. So how do I, after you have actually positioned it, you can see it's close to it. So what is the easiest way to actually know how to punch? Now, if you look at the design, you find out that they punch it at the middle. And the way this look like, it doesn't look like something that will allow you to do exactly that. So when you place it the exact way you want it to look like, on your shoe last this way or on your foot, I want you to draw this slant line on top of this. Draw it on top of this one as well. Draw that straight line on top of the two of them. Please follow me. Draw it. So when you draw that, remove this one that is on top of it. Don't forget, you are going to be punching this particular one. So what you do is you are going to punch on this particular strap, on this particular slant line. That's where you are going to punch. So I'm going to use my ruler. So let's say I'm punching at, let's say, like 1.25 centimeter. That's the first one. So the next one, let me do the same thing on this one. 1.25. So this is 1.25. So this and this will connect together. Then you go ahead on the second one, let it be slant this way. So you can use 1 centimeter as the distance. Let it slant this way. I'm sure you can see the way I slant, the ruler on top of it. So let it be from here to here, another 1 centimeter. So let's see, draw a perpendicular line or a parallel line to the previous one. So you see what it looks like. So at this point, all I need to do is to open it up. Don't forget to punch before you open up. Now, don't forget, I will always suggest that you first of all create a pattern template first, so that will serve as a guide. You can see that I've opened it. You understand? So let's go. This is going this way, don't forget, and this is coming down this way. Oh, let's return it. So sorry for that. So at this point, you can see what I have. I'm going this way, so I'm going to try as much as possible to bring this in. this is supposed to be like this. I hope I'm correct. I think it's supposed to look like this. So whichever direction it's supposed to go, just place it the way it's supposed to be, please, so that somebody will not say, why is it looking different? No. So you can see that it will perfectly stay the way you want it. So come to this side and adjust this as well. So after you have placed it and you find out that hole is staying perfectly well, because they are all plain paper, it seems not to be glaring enough what I'm actually explaining, but I just want you to know that. So you can have this, just adjust it the way you want. I'm sure you can see it. So you can see that it's staying perfectly well. The same thing with the second design, where you have, you know, the front part to be curved. You understand? Where you have this one slant. Let me slant that just for us to see. The same way with this, this one goes in this way, and so let's say this one also goes in this way for the front part. You are still going to do the same thing on this other one as well. Whichever one under, don't forget, is the one most of the time that is cut open. The one under, I think I should use a particular paper that has designs on it so that we can easily see it. So you can see what this look like. Let me hold it down under so let's say this is the one. So let's say this is like this. So let me check another one also that has some form of design on top of it. So let's say this is the second one. Don't forget, this is just a pattern. So let's say it's this way. So the one under is always the one that carries the main cutting, the one under. So this is where it's slant on top of it. So slant it. This is the way it's slant on top of it. Slant that as well. That's your first assignment. So after that, you are going to continue with what you are actually doing. Like as we did initially, you are just going to come here and place this way. Let's say we do 1.25 again. This is 1.25. Come this way and do your 1.25 again. So this time around, you can do 1.25 as the next one too, instead of the one. If you want it to be at the center, please, you can locate the center. Now, in case you want to pick at the center, let me show us properly well. In case you want to pick at the center, this is what I mean, like you want to use the center. Try to look at what is the length. This is actually 2. This is the center. So whatever dimension you want to pick, you're going to pick it down and up. What does that mean? So it means like you have one here already. Let me check. This is also 2. We already have one here. You understand? So I think we can actually go ahead and pick this way. This is the middle. So now this is just representing the middle of the whole thing, but we are not going to use it as for punching. So we are going to go ahead from this particular point. You can measure 0.5 here and a 0.5 here, so that will serve as where you are going to open, since you want it at the middle. So come to this side and do the same thing. Since you want it at the middle, so you come here, the lower part of it, you connect it the lower part here too, you connect it, and that is what you are going to open if that is the way you want it. So don't forget to punch. Can you see what I just did? So with this, it will be at the middle. The opening will be at the middle this way. All right, so let's go ahead and check what we have. So we have this here. Are we correct? Let's check. Okay, where is the one with plenty design? Okay, I think it's just this one that has the plenty design. So let's say this is like this, and this is coming this way on top of it. So you know it's going to be up, then it will still come out again. Can you see how perfect this is? Can you see how perfect it is? So I just came today to quickly show us as a beginner, and I think the next thing you just need to do is to come up here. Okay, let me hold this one down. So I still use the same 3.5 centimeter for all of this. I still use the same 3.5. This is just to specially invite you, yes, to our weekend shoemaking class. We are starting in the month of May. The class is 3,500 naira. I want to specially invite you. I'm going to be demystifying shoemaking on a general note. I mean, I'm going to be making it as simple and easy as possible for us. I'm sure you can see this. You can see that line. Oh, I'm not sure this light is doing justice to this. I'm sure you can see it. This is just a small one, and now it perfectly fits very well. The same thing is applicable to the back. So this one has this. So as a beginner, I can guarantee that even if you don't have any idea about shoemaking, with this class you are going to be achieving so much that you will even be surprised yourself at what you are actually creating. Yes, it's going to be weekends, just Fridays and Saturdays. Yes, we have pre-recorded videos that you just come watch. We pick a design and we work on, just like we are working on this one now. We'll create the upper, we create all of the parts, we last, just for you to be able to see how you can use, even without your shoe last, even if it is your foot you have as a beginner. I'm sure with this you should be able to create these two designs. Anywhere you see openings like that, just follow this particular technique and you will be wow at your result. Don't forget, our weekend shoemaking class is starting in the month of May. Our shoe mastery class started already, and I'm so excited about this because we are actually learning a lot. My students are actually learning a lot. We practically learn, you know, the introductory parts to shoemaking, where we talk about materials, the tools, the shoe last, and why so many times as a beginner you struggle with, you know, lasting and, you know, it fitting whoever you create it for. I show them the solution to that in simple ways, you know, just to make it easy for them. I don't want them to actually make the same mistake that I made when I started as a beginner. All right, my name is still Ojirole Mojibola. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so that each time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And please don't just watch this video. Can you please like? Can you please comment and let me know? Oh, have you ever thought of this hack? Is this how you create yours? Please let me know in the comment section and let me know where you're watching me from. I'm still your shoemaking mate, is a tutor, Ojirole Mojibola. I'm definitely going to see you in my next video. Bye.